Hello, from so come take invest. We're talking about investing, finance, and professional development. As a recording time of 9:03 a.m. on Eastern Time, Ethereum contract $3,819, up about close to 1% so far. As you can see clearly on the left side of the chart, the entire crypto market is relatively kind of a mixed bag right now. The key coins are currently leading the effort, while some altcoins are a little bit more, rosy, if you may. And in juxtaposition, on the equity side, we're still seeing some red downsell pressure. Obviously, as we collectively look at the whole week so far, right? Monday was a huge rally day, obviously coming from the leading effort of Tesla, right? With that Q4 delivery number that knocked it out of the park, dragging up the whole entire tech market to go up, right? Tesla is one of those like index-like stocks, right? And has a lot of influence into the power. And when there's a billions of dollars, right, that is being deployed directly onto the equity side, especially on the large cap side of the house, it depletes out of the pool of monetary circulations from the crypto side of the house, right? And when that happens, it pushed Ethereum down to the next comfortable level, the 3,750, which is exactly the level that we saw yesterday, right? Or 2 days ago. And then subsequent to that, we saw a normalization, from yesterday across the entire equity market. As you know, from the job numbers that came out, right, it seems like the economic outlook with respect to the job demand and supply is kind of a lack thereof at the moment, and which subsequently translate into some negative sentiments among investors, right? And when you hear something along the line, interest rates start to hike up, and also with the mixture of Omicron, which is the unpredictable factor that is still in the play, in this relatively complex equation that we see in front of us, translates into more of a sideways zigzag type of momentum that we see in front of us right now, which is the reason exactly why we're seeing Ethereum trading in between, right, the 3,750 to the 3,850, right? So, but something that is interesting, despite these are relatively what used to be macro drivers, right? That are these are quite substantive one, right? Interest rate hikes, job numbers, Omicron. Ethereum isn't really moving the needle much, which shows a lot of long-term holders, strong fundamental investors in this equation in comparisons to other assets, which is an interesting insight I just want to bring up, which is a lot better in comparisons to obviously the equity side, which we saw that a lot of the small cap high growth stocks are kind of out of the whack right now, up 7% in one day and then down 6% next day. So good to know and good to see that Ethereum is demanding some good, healthy supply and demand dynamics in the market. And that's pretty much on the news front. Another news that I'm seeing on the media front that's really worth mentioning is with respect to OpenSeas, which is obviously a crypto exchange market, a value of 13.3 billion, as Ethereum NFT market booms again. Interesting, 13.3 billion. I think it's pretty interesting valuation. But I think with the proposition that the this commercialization will, I think it will demand much higher valuation going forward. So it's great news. So let's just go straight into the technical analysis with respect to 9:07 a.m. on Eastern Time. We are consolidating like cool as a cucumber, normalizing from obviously the interest hikes and obviously the negative job numbers we've had yesterday across the market. Right now, we're just, again, resting on a comfortable level, right? We're still within a bullish pattern. We're about to form a golden cross, 45 out of 70. Not a terrible to buy at the moment. But obviously, I hold a lot of Ethereum already. If you follow my Patreon, you know how much I'm holding in my portfolio. So I'm just going to be watching the movie, just like we are watching the movie collectively every single day. Bitcoin is currently hovering above the 46.5, 45, around, and at the moment with the 41 out of 70, not terrible to incur risk at the moment. It's still better than, obviously when you are running all-time high, right? Because I feel like, just like reading from the comment section below, I'm seeing that people are starting to pick up the methodologies that we're applying. And it's amazing that we are having a lot of thoughtful, insightful exchange of conversations. So it seems like people are understanding the mechanism of how to transact and how to make the proper trades, how to take the right risk management. And right now, I think the risk management level is not terrible still. Dogecoin is up about close to 1%, anywhere from 16 cents to below is still better level at the 42 out of 70. Cardano's up about 1%, anywhere from current level to 120 is still better level for us. Solana's down by 3%, anywhere from 155 to 133 to 113 is still better level for us. XRP at the moment right now, again, 78 cents is still a good level, but right now it's not terrible, right? Polkadot is up about 0.54%, anywhere from 26 to below is still better level with the 52 out of 70. ALGORAND's down about 1%. At the moment right now, anywhere from 135 to below is still better level for us. Right now it's really hot, so I wouldn't suggest buying at the moment. Shiba Inu's up about 1%, anywhere from 29.50 to below is still better level for us. We're still really dead right now, relatively flat in the water. But again, for those that actually got the dips during the previous 2 Saturdays, those were the dips, right? MACDAX up about 1.5%, 175 to 143 from here. AVAX, again, 80 to 60 is still better level for us. We will see some sell-off, knowing the fact that we have this head and shoulder already. Luna, at the moment, yeah, again, we're going to be in for a sell-off. We have formed a death cross already. This is a head and shoulder, so again, 62, 52, 45 from here. And with respect to elrond, we have rise up nicely. Currently up about close to 3% right now. Again, right, anywhere from below 235 to below was better. Right now we are basically on the 45 out of 70. So, okay, optimal level, but not the best in comparisons to days ago, right? And respect to risk management level, these are levels that I've identified. Obviously, for the Patreon members, you guys see the updated list of the 35-ish crypto and the 25 to 30-ish on the equity side, right? So let me know if you have any questions on this overall chart. It's a relatively quick one. I'm trying to make this more short and concise going forward. I appreciate your love and your support every single day. I will keep pushing. And I'm not feeling so well today. I think it's from the vaccine or the food that I ate last night. I just had like very in and out type of sleep last night, despite taking like melatonin, sleeping pills if you may, to just try to knock myself out. So I slept in a little bit today. Well, not really. I woke up at like 7:30, which is like a little bit later in comparison to like my typical 6:15 a.m. alarm clock. But anyways, appreciate you and have a good day. Take care.